Alright, so I decided to try again because I shut off some stuff that was running on my other computer and my husband isn't playing his game. So maybe it'll work this time. But if it starts going funky, this really is going to be the last time I try. So I'm just getting ready to film. I have a bunch of different videos that I need to have a face on for. So I thought I'd get ready with you guys. It looks a little more stable this time. I think we're actually just having overall internet trouble, but we'll see what happens. I see a couple people here. Hopefully this won't be a wild goose chase for you guys. So I have had a busy day. I got up at 6 on a Saturday. I must be crazy. But I have so many things that I wanted to do and I didn't want to run out of time. So I got up early, got my videos edited that needed to be edited for today and for Tuesday next week. And I also mowed the grass for the first time. And usually my neighbor does it. But I'm going to move this so that maybe that light isn't so bright through my window. But I didn't want to expect him to do it. And there were just a few areas that were grown. So I did it myself. And I was proud of myself because last year I couldn't do it. Last year my fibro was just too out of control. And the vibration of it was too much. And I'm probably going to be sore from all the bouncing around and all that jazz, but I did it, so I'm happy. I'm probably going to need to put my hair back or I'm going to end up with foundation all in it. Is anybody here? Because if you are, I'm not seeing any messages yet. Hey, Kara. Yay, I hope this is going to work this time. This is my third go around here. My internet's tripping. So, anyway, how are you today? Are you having a good weekend so far? I may need to turn my light on a little bit so that I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Yeah, actually 2 times before this, but the internet kept dropping and I was pixelated. How does it look now? Am I clear and not pixelated? Yeah, it's really nice here today too, but I think we're getting a cold front and it's going to be really cold for Easter. Where are you? What part of the world are you in? Little pixelated? Boo. Well, last time it was like fully coming in and out. Tennessee, huh? That was a phone call. And I'm on Do Not Disturb. So why is that happening? Anyway. We'll keep on keeping on and see what happens. Hey, J. Kurt Vivo, how are you? I'm going to regret not putting my hair back. Yeah, my phone rang and knocked me off, but it reconnected. So I should be back with you here in a second. I'm doing good. Aside from my internet flipping out, I'm doing good. But I think we're doing okay now. Are you back with me, Kara? What?
Would it be better if you went off the Wi-Fi and just used data to go live? It wouldn't drop.
Right, it wouldn't drop, but it would be real. I think I would use too much.
Okay.
It's a good idea, but like if I even watch a YouTube video in my car, it really uses a bunch of data.
Okay.
When I turn my light on, I instantly turn yellow. I think it bounces off my tan walls. Yay, welcome back, Dominica. Thank you for continuing to try to connect. But yeah, I turned some stuff off on my main computer, and my husband's not playing his game, so maybe that helped. But anyways, I look crazy right now. I could be like, this could be like a Halloween costume. Like, put makeup on everything but my eyes. It looks creepy. Alright. Anyway, so what I was saying earlier is I'm going to have like 3 videos to film. I've been up since 6 and already mowed the grass and done about 3 loads of laundry and cooked, and I don't know if I'm going to last through 3 videos. But I'll do at least one. What are you guys up to today besides YouTubing? I'm looking for my Fix Plus. It's lost. I'll use my primer water. Yeah, I have very little free time, and so the weekends are major catch-up time for me. I teach 2nd grade, so during the week, I'm so busy, and whenever I get home from work, I'm tired, and so I just don't feel like doing anything. I try to make myself have some motivation, but I just don't. So I do everything on the weekend, at least with filming, and then I edit through the week. Where are you located, Dominica? Are you in the United States? Wow, I look pale. But the one thing, I was using this Super Stay by Maybelline, and it oxidizes, so I start out looking real pasty, and then color comes later on. Well, I'm glad you're here. Do you have a YouTube channel too? Or are you just a makeup enthusiast? I think I'm going to put my hair back, or it's going to get in my face and in my way. If I can find my little clip thing. I'm not prepared, obviously. I always think I am. And I'm going to try not to hit my tripod while I'm grabbing this hair clip. But anyway, looks like looks like it's gonna work today. My hair's gonna look crazy, but I don't care. Hey, Erin. Thanks for coming in. You don't need to learn how to do makeup? All right. I'll forgive you. I think I just saw Fox Girl. Man, that made me look crazy. I don't know. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm a work in progress. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. So yeah. Any exciting plans for the weekend? Like I already told you, mine always is filming, laundry, cooking, and whatever else I can't get done during the week. You know what? Yeah, no, probably not, but you know, I have a funny story actually about my ex-husband. Used to have kind of an excess of nose hair, and my parents bought him a nose hair trimmer for Christmas, and so he was like so happy. He put the batteries in and started right away to use it, and it got caught in his nose hairs. It was like twisted around them. And so he had this nose hair trimmer hanging out of his nose, and like the only way to get it out really is to rip it out. And I don't know if you've ever had like an accidental nose hair pull. I don't even know how I know that, if I'm being honest. I don't really know how I know about my nose hair hurting when it got pulled out. I don't know. Anyways, point being, it hurts. So if you had 4 or 5 of them wrapped around something and you had to tear it out, which he inevitably he had to, it was really funny. He didn't think so, but the rest of us did. So maybe I'll hook you up with him. He can help you with the nose hair situation. And every time I come online or I go to film, my next door neighbor's dogs start having a barking contest. So if you hear that, one of them is some kind of hound dog because he just... It's cute, except whenever I'm trying to film, right? Do you guys want me to actually tell you what I'm using? I try not to make get ready with me's tutorials. You got to use the brush hog first, huh? That's funny. When I was mowing my grass, there's this place behind my fence that nobody ever seems to mow. And our neighbors are supposed to mow their half because our houses, the backs of our houses face each other. And so they don't ever do it. And so when I got back there today, it was like knee deep. I mean, it was weeds and they were dead, but it was still like knee deep. And I was sitting there going, man, I think I do need a brush hog for back here. This is kind of scary. But anyway, so far I'm using Tarte CC color corrector and Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer. Hey, One Man Army, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. What have you been up to? What's your latest challenge? If you've had one, I missed it. Well, do you know what I'm talking about when I say brush hog? It's like, I don't know. I'm an Oklahoma girl, so we've got farm stuff going on, you know? And so even girls know what brush hogs are. Maybe they're called something else, but whatever. It's whenever something's high and it needs to be knocked down. Oh, cool. Have you gotten your 4,000 hours yet? I finally made 1K. Really excited about that. One less thing to think about, one less thing to worry about. The 4,000 hours, I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to let them happen as they do. Thank you. I was doing a live haul or unboxing or something, and whenever I had checked it earlier, they it said I had like 980 or something, so I wasn't even thinking that it might actually happen. And they came in, somebody said congratulations on 1K, and I'm like, well, who are you congratulating? Because I was going to congratulate them too. And they said you, and I'm like, me? And I started crying, sorta, because all kinds of crazy drama business has been going on lately, and I just, yeah. Wow. It should be. That's what's cool about your gaming stuff, because people watch it and they get into it and stay for a long time. I was crying, huh? I was trying not to cry, but I was crying. You know, blood, sweat, and tears goes into this stuff. And, yeah. I'm putting Paint Early Paint Pot on my lids for primer. But anyways, yeah, that was a happy moment. I know. I know. If you're talking about minutes, whenever you think about it in minutes, for me, when I think about it in minutes, it's too overwhelming. Like 4,000 hours is overwhelming enough, but whenever you break it into minutes, it's like, it seems impossible. So I'm really trying to just not think about it because it's too much. And I don't want to be like worried about it and obsessed with it. I'm just gonna let it happen as it does. Yeah. Hey there. I don't know how to say your name. Cichlid lover? Did I say it right? And if I did, tell me what a cichlid is. And welcome to my channel. Cichlid. What is that? Cichlid. Alright, what is that? A fish. Alright. Learn something new every day. Is it like a fish that is in an aquarium? Or is it like a aquatic fish? Or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Like with the brush hog we were talking about earlier. Very cool. That's interesting. Where are you from? Where are you located? I'm always interested to know where people are coming from. To see if they will understand my country girl terminology. I'm in Oklahoma. Alright, time to get rid of this pasty paleness. I've been in Nebraska lots of times. My dad used to be a college baseball coach. Alright, Erin, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And so we used to go to Omaha for the College World Series whenever we made it. I'm getting ready to make a fish face just for you. Get some color on this face. Good gravy. I was very pale. I just realized I forgot my powder. Yeah, we used to be there in the summer. I'm sure if you're from Nebraska, you probably heard more than you wanted to know about the College World Series, but we were there, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 times, something like that. We never won. We were runner-up twice, I think. It's the only thing in my dad's career that he didn't accomplish was a national championship, but we were part of the Big 8 whenever he was a coach. Hey, Nicole. And they won the conference 16 consecutive times. I think 18 times total. And so, yeah, he had a successful career. But, you know, whenever you have that one thing that evades you, it's like, What are you up to today, Nicole? I forgot to put on powder, so when I went to put on bronzer, it felt like it didn't want to move. Relaxing, I don't know what that means, apparently. Because I was telling the other people whenever, this is the 3rd time of me trying to do this live. My internet was tripping. But I got up at 6 and edited 2 videos and did 2 loads of laundry, and then I mowed the grass, and then I cooked. I'm doing some food prep for the week, so I made portobello hamburgers and had half of one of those. They were giant, so I couldn't even eat a whole one, so it'll be cool. It'll be like 3 other meals for the week. And then I made some ground beef that I'm gonna make. I make these nachos and they sound crazy because it's not chips. Hey, Mike, right for help. And you use those little mini bell peppers and you hollow them out and you fill them with green onion cream cheese, and then you put, you know, meat and cheese and all like nachos, but there's no chips. Yeah, it's been kind of strange. I kind of am opting out, and let me tell you why. They didn't really, they said that we could go to the Capitol and that they would cover us, but we would have to use a personal day, just for the sake of showing that we were not just trying to get a day off kind of thing. And that's fine, and I would have done that, except that I don't have any sick days left. And, you know, I'm doing better than I have been, but, you know, whenever I have a fibromyalgia flare, it can be sometimes 3 or 4 days, and I did have one this year. And I also had, my husband had surgery twice, and so it was crazy. And so a lot of our teachers are going, unless I'm told otherwise, I'm not. I guess I'm going to hold down the fort while everybody else is there. But they did sign a bill yesterday giving us a raise. But it's not what we asked for. We asked for $10,000 and I think it's $6,100. The reason it's kind of unique for us is because our district is locally funded, which means they don't get state funding for teacher raises. And so for that, this doesn't really apply to us, because if the state gets a raise, it doesn't apply to us because we aren't funded by that. And so for us, it's not a matter of striking because, you know, we're going to get something out of it. It's striking because we're standing with the other teachers. And so everybody, I mean, it seems like the walkout is still happening despite the fact that they signed the bill. And that a raise is going to be happening next year. So, I mean, obviously I'm still supporting the other teachers. Obviously I'm on their side, and I'm so happy that it's going to continue and that they didn't just say, okay, you gave us something. You know, you gave us something, and so we're going to be happy. But, you know, I'm glad they said, no, that's not what we asked for. Because $10,000 doesn't even bring us, I mean, it doesn't. And when you're 49th on the pay scale in the United States, that doesn't do much. At our school, they're covering everybody who's going. At schools that are actually fully walking out, they're closing school. And so most schools are just gonna not have school, and, you know, gave parents enough time to make arrangements and all that. So I don't really know how it's gonna go, but as far as I know, I'm gonna be there on Monday, just kind of cheering everybody on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me how, you know, where everybody starts isn't important, and foundation of education isn't important. That doesn't make sense to me. Our state, I really think they've gotten themselves in such trouble. They're in such a mess financially that... if you want my opinion is that a lot of our legislature is in bed with oil companies. And I think that taxes that they could raise, they don't, because they're in bed with the oil companies. You know, everybody has an agenda. And I think a lot of the time we don't know what that agenda is. It's hidden, and it's, you know, manipulation and all that. I love this highlighter so much. This Anastasia Amrizi highlighter. Oh, I love it so much. And it's like, it doesn't even look like I've used it. I used it like 15 times, and you can't even tell. It's like, this is gonna, like, we could be in a nuclear war and this would survive. So, I love it. It's beautiful. And I'm so glad I got it. I went back and forth with myself saying, you know, you really don't need it. Well, I really don't need any of it. But yeah, that never stopped me before, right? But, you know, and I have a heart for the families and I have a heart for the kids. And so I feel bad that parents are going to have to find a place for their kids. I feel bad that, you know, I don't want the kids to be scared or feel abandoned or anything like that. Yeah, I ordered early this morning. I just got one Brow Wiz because I already have one still from last year. I got one Brow Wiz and I got a Mario Badescu facial spray for my giveaway because I really like that. I have the rose one. I want to try the other ones, but that's what I got. And I also got the Mario Badescu brightening mask or whitening mask because I cover it all up. You probably saw it before I just put this mask on. I cover it all up, but I have a lot of discoloration right here, not from like under eye discoloration, but like freckles and dark spots because when I was in college and even for years after, I was like a sun bunny. I used to put baby lotion or Vaseline on myself and just bake. I was so tan and as pale and pasty as I am right now. You probably can't even imagine what I would look like tan. But anyways, I wanted to try that just to see if I could fade those areas a little bit. My friend Matthew loves my freckles. And so he'll be like, why are you trying to fade out the cuteness? But yeah, I don't like it. I don't want it there. I want an even skin tone. And so that's what this claims to do. I really like all the Mario Badescu products that I've used. I have a face wash. I think we had this discussion before. I can't remember. It's green. It's herbal. I don't know what it's called. My mom is sending me a message asking me if she can call and let me tell her no. And sorry, you're having to look at my fingertip right now. I don't know how to actually get the do not disturb to work. Before you go, my cry for help, how's your day and how are things going for you? I need to come visit your channel. I actually sat down on Friday and made a list of a rotation list so that I can actually make sure that I'm hitting everybody's channels. And I'm not, hey Jarvis, doing good, how are you? I feel like I'm forgetting people. And so I'm a list maker. So I made a list. Good. I hope you're having a good weekend. With these lights on, I look like I didn't put on any blush or any bronzer at all. But I assure you I did. Alright, I'll be looking for it. I am going to set my face and get rid of some of this powderiness before I start eyebrows. Staying away from drama. Hi, Mama Styles. Is that the Jeffree Star one? If it is, I'm going to be jealous. I don't have any Jeffree Star stuff. I think we all need to stay away from drama. Okay, cool. And you already got it? You know what, guys? I have an illness. My husband has a chronic illness. I teach second graders for 8 hours a day. I take care of my parents and, I have stepchildren, my stepdaughter, all kinds of stuff going on with her. And so there is enough drama in my life. I don't need any more. I don't need any YouTube drama. I don't need any more drama, period. And that's what I tell people, new people that I meet and people that I interact with, like if they bring the drama, like I'm out. I'm out. I don't need any more. I have enough without asking for it. I'm sure the heck not going to ask for it. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, Jarvis, there's a lot of people who need to watch that. Hi, Mom. Doing well, Mama Styles. How are you? Mom, I was having trouble. I don't know if you tried to come in the first, yeah, there she is, the first couple of times, but my internet was tripping. And I don't know, I went and turned off a bunch of stuff that I was using, and Patrick stopped with his game, and so maybe he needs to not be on his game when I'm doing this. I don't know. But yay, are you going to swatch the blood sugar palette? Because I want to see it. I'll live vicariously through you. That is one thing I have not pulled the trigger on. I don't have any Jeffree Star stuff. And every time I see that palette in particular, I think, yay. What's up, Mommy? You said, can you call? Can you tell me what you needed to call about? Yes.
We were talking about issues.
Uh-huh.
You have more issues than Sports Illustrated.
I do have more issues than Sports Illustrated. My husband just said I have more issues than Sports Illustrated. Yes, I do. Yes, Jarvis? Okay. Well, I'm just I'll call you in between me getting ready here and me getting my face on. Hey, Denny. You made it back. It's working for the moment. We'll see. Were you guys on the live with me whenever I said I made a bad decision, but I'm not sorry about it, and I told you it was a secret? I'm glad you did. Ew, I have yucky foundation lips. Anyways, I did. And I was going to show you guys, so the people who aren't here right now aren't going to know. But anyways, I found, I went and looked on Beautylish website, and I have been going back and forth about this little palette for a while. And what I do now... Okay, go ahead. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be looking for your video, okay? Anyway, no. What I do is I have like a certain amount of money budgeted out for each thing. Like for groceries, I have $200 a week or whatever, and that includes gas and pet stuff and, husband stuff and all that. And if I don't spend it all, then I'm like, okay, I already had it budgeted out, so I'll use it. And so I went in to get this, and this is the Viseart Tryst palette, and I have one other Viseart palette, which is a little amethyst. It's a little Theory palette. It's tiny little, what is it, 6 pans? But anyways, I can't get this thing open for my life. But, so yeah, I got this. But that's not the bad decision, and it's not a bad decision. It was just... Anyways, the good news about Beautylish is that you can make 3 payments on something. And I decided that if I was going to make 3 payments for something, then I was going to get something that was worth making 3 payments on. And, yeah, I just pulled this little card thing out, and now I don't know how to put it back. But anyways, you guys know me in pinks and purples and sparklies, and so, yeah, that's just totally my cup of tea. And I've used it once, and it's totally beautiful. Hey, Sarah. I was just telling about my decision that I made that I don't regret, that I should regret, but I don't. So I got this Tryst palette by Viseart. But that's not the main thing. This is the main thing. Do you guys know what this is? Do you know what this is? Beautylish is a website, but it's cool. So if you want a high dollar item, you can make 3 monthly payments. Okay, Heather, hey. Anyways, this is a Wayne Goss brush set. Yeah. And I watched several reviews on this. We're not even going to talk about how much these cost. We're really not. I can't say it. I'm not going to. You guys know they're expensive brushes. But This is, I saw these reviewed by so many people and said that these are really good brushes for hooded lids. And after I looked at them, no, not what I got wasn't over $200. No, there's 5 brushes in here. No, not over $200. But anyways, they are really tapered very much into, for one single brush, some of them are like $27. But when you get a set, they're not that expensive, obviously. But anyways, for hooded lids, these are really narrow. And the taper is really fine at the tip. And this one especially is pretty awesome. Are they worth the hype? I think they are. I've used them 3 times. And I just can't believe how wonderful they are, you guys. I just can't believe how wonderful they are. The only thing that I wish is that there was a shader type brush. This one is kind of like a fluffy blender, like a Sigma E25. It's like that. So that fits that need. These fit all my crease needs. And this fits my outer corner. But I would like to have something to like a MAC 242. But a Wayne Goss MAC 242. Something like this. For shimmers and stuff for the lid work. I would like that. But I am really happy with these. Right, Mom? My mom's a Wayne Newton fan, so if she hears Wayne, she said that must be good. But anyways, these are beautiful. I'll use them today whenever I'm doing my eyes. What I was going to do, or what I kind of planned to do, was do the third JACLYN Hill look. I got them from Beautylish. You can buy singles, and it probably would have been a better idea to buy singles, but I didn't know which ones to get. I didn't know which ones would be the best, and it's hard to tell, by pictures of brushes. It's hard to tell what the size and shape really are until you get them in your hand, and then you actually use them on your eyes. But anyways, you guys should check out Beautylish because it really is, they have a lot of good stuff. And that's what I was thinking about actually, Nicole, is maybe I'll order Jeffree Star something from there and just pay it out. When I have to make 3 payments on something, I have to really like it. I'll put it that way. But I have bought a lot of stuff on this sale, but probably 90% of it is backup stuff of things that I have that I'm just buying backups for. And basically in the sale, from a website called Beautylish, Heather, it's a website, and it's a makeup store. It did. Yeah, I figured I'll wait around. I'll wait around. I always wait around on palettes that I don't automatically pull the trigger on, and then I watch a bunch of reviews, and then I decide. I'm going to put my eyebrows on. If you guys were ever curious about this process and you never watched one of my videos of me doing this, it's intensive. Okay, Jarvis, thanks for coming back. Yeah, I'll watch it when I'm done here and I'm done filming because, yeah, I hope to be making several more videos. Hey, Ramiro. I didn't see you come in. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So for a minute, I'm only going to be looking up every once in a while. As you can see, I actually have no eyebrows. You mean waiting for a restock? Ew. Foundation lips are so gross to me. Yeah. Well, I didn't even... Honestly, this week was so crazy that I haven't paid attention to anything. I didn't even know that is this the first time it's coming out? Is this the launch? Because I didn't even know it was launching. Yeah, this week has been brutal. But I'm not going to be looking up as often for a minute. So did it launch today? I know sometimes. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like sometimes it launches and then it, you know, later on it launches in other stores, like it's available at other stores. Gotcha. Okay, so these are restocks. And so it took a month for them to restock. Wow. I have a... This is how I pluck my eyebrows, you guys. I put my eyebrows on and anything that's hanging outside of the lines, gotta go. Okay. Well, I am now obviously on the mailing list for Beautylish, and so now I'll get the news. It may not be a good thing, but I'll get the news. And Heather, did you actually hear me say what the store was? It's an online store, but the website is beautylish.com. What are you laughing about? I don't even know what I said. But you know what? People think I'm funny. Beautylish, like the word beauty, Lish.com. I missed what Jarvis said. It went by too fast. You're going to have a second channel or a different channel name? I like I'm Jarvis Davis. But anyway, you guys can watch me. Anyway, I didn't finish what I was saying. I was going to do recreate a JACLYN Hill palette thing for my beauty group. But now I don't know. Is it going to be a whole different channel? Seriously, Craig? Seriously? I know some of you have wrenches, right? Thank you. I must be making it big. I had a troll. It's the first time. Thank you. Well, what's going to be different about this channel? He'd be saying, put it back on. Anyway, he'd be telling me, put it back on. I promise you. It's like, I didn't know all that was under there. Hey, Cassie. But yeah, Cassie, I got that Tris palette. We've been talking about it. Who has a copyright strike? Anyway. Hi, Lola. I did. And some Wayne Goss brushes. Dude, yeah, the no-buy went out the window apparently when I found out that you could make 3 payments at Beautylish. Yeah. I need to get control of myself. But anyway, I can't seem to finish what I was trying to tell you guys. I don't know to make a long story short, I don't know what I'm going to do on my face. I did a look yesterday, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it again because it's for my beauty group 1 palette for 1 week thing for using the JACLYN Hill. And I really like what they did yesterday, or what I did yesterday. And so I wanted to have a video for it. Oh my gosh, I felt like a princess. I'm serious. I felt like a princess. Let me grab it. It's right here. It's not as pretty, obviously, because it's all undone. But let me show you all the things that they did. And I have all these Ulta boxes. Hey, Rico, right? I have all my Ulta boxes here because for the next haul. Hang on. Let me grab this. Anyways, I felt like a princess, right? Because it has all this pretty stuff inside. And they had the Wayne Goss brushes were wrapped up in this tissue paper. But, oh my gosh, there's a spider in here. I'm not scared of spiders. It just caught me off guard. Anyways, they were wrapped up in tissue paper. Thank you. But it was inside of this Beautylish bag, and it's a nice little bag. It's a nice big bag. It's really a nice sized bag. And then it has a sample of something, and it's in this velvet bag. I'm like, it's just a sample of like shampoo and stuff. Aribe Gold Lust Repair and Restore shampoo and conditioner, but it was in this velvet bag. I'm like, I'm a princess. They got it all fancy for me. Jarvis life is okay. I lost it. Well, see, you must not be a princess like me. No, playing. But everything was wrapped up like very securely. I don't think. They had the box so stuffed that it wasn't going to move. Anyway, I got some RCMA powder just because I've never tried it. I wasn't impressed with it on my under eye, but I liked it on the rest. And I got to make sure it doesn't ever leave this room, or my husband will be trying to sprinkle it on food. Anyway, so the paper that it was all wrapped up in was this RCMA paper, and it has a cute little sticker that has a bee on it for Beautylish. Like, it's super fancy. So, yeah. I felt... And how pretty is this? It's like... I love vintagey stuff. Yeah. It looks like a garlic powder thing. Anyway, it says... Oh, and also, like, the owner guy actually... Okay, I'm confused about what that means, but, man, I can't keep a train of thought for my life. I read a message and then I forget what I was talking about. Completely. It's gone. Maybe it'll come back to me. But, yeah, I need to make another eyebrow, so let me get after that, because, yeah, I'm all lopsided and weird right now. The owner emailed me, and I thought, okay, this is like this is a send out to everybody kind of thing, and I'm sure it is, but I wrote him back, and he wrote me back. So it was really him. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? I've been enjoying your videos. Your little gal is so pretty. So anyways, that was a nice touch. Like, I know when something gets big, people kind of lose their touch with humanity. Oh, cool. I'll be watching it. Tiffany was one that I was talking about. I was telling everybody at the beginning that I made a list of all my people so I can rotate through them each day and make sure that I'm seeing everybody's videos, because, the notification things are jacked for me. I don't know whenever you guys upload things. Half the time I don't see when you're live until it posts. And so I just have to go, every day to 2 or 3 people and just get caught up. So if I don't comment on your video first day, don't take it personal. I just didn't know. And sometimes I just don't have time, and I have to wait until I do have time. Yeah. Just like Anne. The only reason I knew about just Anne's live yesterday is because Summer told me, and I knew to be looking for it. And I actually went to her page and went from there. And again, I wasn't just, the bell wasn't just unclicked. I was completely unsubscribed from her. So, no, I'm not. I'm going to film several videos. Hi, Jack. I'm going to do a March favorites and a shopping my stash. Yeah, you know what? I've gotten to the point with all that obviously we have zero control over that. And so I'm not going to be mad about it and spend my energy being mad about it. I'm just going to try to find a way to make sure that I, go see everybody every once in a while, at least knowing that I'm checking up on everybody so that they know I'm still here and I'm still watching. And then on the other side of things, like Heather, I watched your Easter haul thing, and then there was a testing live or something, and I watched that. And so I saw yours, but only after I went in. I saw the notification for the Easter haul, but I didn't see any of the live stuff. So, but I saw, the replay. I watched it on the replay, but only because I went into your page and was looking for the other one. Well, this is the third time. So if somebody doesn't get notified, maybe the third time they got notified. I don't know, but you guys chat, and I'm going to make another eyebrow real quick. Not real quick, but yeah. This is my third attempt, and this time I went and turned off everything that I was rolling, because I roll people's playlists, and so I stopped all that, and then my husband is not playing his game right now, so maybe that just took away some of the pull from our internet. It's been acting crazy today. It's been acting crazy, period. Not just because I'm trying to do this. And I'm not doing a very good job because I can't talk and do this at the same time. Yeah, it's whatever. There's motive behind it. I don't know what it is. I guess it's keeping a thumb on everybody. I don't know. What do you think is the reason they do all this? I don't understand. Like, don't they want us to watch the people that we want to watch? Because if it's the people that we want to watch, we're going to stay on longer, which is better for them. Right? Gotcha. So I need to be a daily vlogger, huh? And you guys will be watching me for like one day and go, oh yeah, boring. Boring. Her life is fun, not. Hey, King Capo. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. There hasn't, maybe I'm missing something, but there hasn't been much on YouTube Red that I'm even interested in. Ah, that sounds so good. You guys know I pretty much gave up sugar, but on Thursday we had a luncheon at our school, and one of the teachers made a homemade carrot cake. And I was like, oh, and yes, I ate some. A very small amount, like 3 bites. And, but it was really good. It's so nice just to have a treat every once in a while. I figure if I'm good 95% of the time, I can be happy with that. You guys, I make a carrot cake that has baby food in it. Have you ever heard about that? A baby food carrot cake? You use baby food carrots for the carrots. It is bomb. It is so good. It's so good that people were like fighting over it at my school because there was like only one piece left and they were fighting over it. I'm like, I'll make another one. It's okay, but man, it's good. Super moist. Obviously, I'm not going to make one or I'll want to eat it. Oh, it's so good. It is so funny. Every time I buy it, it takes like 8 of those little cartons. There's like a hair on my forehead. Anyway, takes like 8 cartons of those little cartons of baby food. And every time I buy it, they're like, your baby must really love carrots. I'm like, yeah, no, for cake. And I'm like, do I look like I am of the age to have a baby? But then I think to myself about how many grandparents are raising their grandbabies. Okay, I have 2 eyebrows. Do they look even like they slightly resemble each other? And I'm not even close to being done yet. I gotta set them and then I gotta set them again. Hey Ranks, how are you? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling very young today, but I've done more today than I ordinarily do in a whole week, so I'm tired. Good. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So I use the dark powders on the outer third of my eyebrow, and then I mix them. I am so extra. You guys, I make my life so complicated. I make my makeup process so complicated when I don't even have to. Do you know how much effort it takes for me to have a video that's under like an hour and a half? Because I do everything extra that is not even necessary, but I do it anyway, and it's just, yeah, takes me forever. That's why my hair always looks like this, because there's never any time for me to actually do my hair, because I spend so much time on my face. But it's my happy place. I finally learned how to... Thank you, I appreciate it. I finally learned to only show in the video me doing one eye. And that has cut down on editing time for sure. Because I start and stop my camera. The only problem is, like you probably saw in today's, like occasionally I get backwards on the pause and the play. Or the pause and the record. It's like I think I'm recording, but I turn it off. So I have to pay, attention to what I'm doing. But it really makes for quicker editing, and it definitely makes for a shorter video for you guys. And I never really, I don't know, I like long videos when I have time to watch them. And I never really cared much if it was a long video until I got to this point now where I watch so many of you guys that I don't have an hour to watch a whole video. If I do, I don't watch anybody else. And so that's where I guess that's where the problem comes for me. But if I still keep doing get ready with me's and do heart-to-heart talks, they're going to be long. And those are the ones that I try to put on Saturday, because it seems like most people have more time to watch them on Saturdays. But I haven't done either of those in a while. I'm trying to decide how to, or if to, approach this subject of the drama that's happened lately. I don't know if I should just leave it alone. I don't know if I should give my opinion on it or my position on it. So I've been praying about it and giving it thought. And I don't make decisions on things like that until I have peace in my spirit about it. And I don't have peace in my spirit about it. So I'm not going to do it yet. But that will be I don't even have a March heart-to-heart. I'll have a April heart-to-heart by the time I figure it out, I'm sure. And I really want to do the mermaid thing. I just don't know if I'm going to have time. I'm going to try. If I do, it's not going to be a mermaid and a unicorn. It's just going to be a mermaid. And Sarah, I'm going to send you a message tonight. And the reason that it's time sensitive is because it involves one of those after palettes that I had an idea for. So I'll send you an Instagram message tonight. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna set them, and then I'm gonna set them again. I need to drink some water. And if it's a bad time, that's okay. Just tell me it's a bad time. Because I know a lot of people are doing quite a few things that I didn't even know about. So you may be occupied, and that's okay. If that's the case, we'll do it another time when you're not. Well, I'm not going to talk to you about makeup organization because I have none right now. As you can see, I have my stash stuff sitting over there. I have all these boxes of Ulta sale stuff over here. Like, if you guys could see the circle of the area that you don't see on the camera, I'm not going to show you. But if you could. You know what, Heather? We have lives, and you know what? Here's the thing about a chronic illness that most people don't understand. Chronic illness decides your life for you. So you might have the intention of going out to the movies with your friends, and then you wake up that morning and your body says, guess what? No, you ain't. Or, you know, you want to go out to eat and you want to spend the evening with some friends or out at a barbecue or whatever, and you think you're so excited about it, and then you wake up and you can't stand up straight. You know, sorry, I can't stand up for more than 3 minutes without going into spasms. You know what? Chronic illness decides your life for you. And so if anybody, I probably am more understanding about things like that than most. And thankfully, my friends and my family understand that it's never because I don't want to, and sometimes I just can't. You know, my mom's great about that. My best friend Becky's great about that. And there are a lot of times, especially when I'm just having when I'm not doing well, I go through phases. Hey, Angel. I go through phases, usually, like periods of time. Like, I'll have a really rough 3 months, and then I'll kind of come out of that, and I'll be good for a while. But, you know, a lot of times people will ask me to do things, and I'll say yes, as long as you understand that I may have to cancel, you know? And the only thing that's hard with that is like concerts and stuff like that. And, you know, I won't lie, there have been times that I have taken pain medicine just so that I could go and had somebody else drive me, because otherwise I'm not making it up the stairs. I'm not making it from the car, you know, you have to walk 18 miles or whatever. And so, you know, I appreciate that. Some people don't understand that. I've lost friendships over that because people don't understand, and they don't want somebody that, you know, is always bowing out on them all the time. But I have really great friends, and I have a really good family, and my husband is, you know, he has his own health issues, so he obviously understands. But, okay, I have to make a decision because I'm to the I part. Do I go ahead and film the third look from the JACLYN Hill so that I have a video for it, because I want to do one for all 5? I think that's what I'm going to do. And it's simple and it'll be quick. But anyway, all that being said, Heather, I'm never going to be upset. I'm never going to be mad if you have to postpone things. I'm just not going to be. So I'm just happy that we're doing something together, and I'm excited about it, even though mine turned out terrible, both of them. I'm just going to splice all my 2 things together. Hey, Summer, thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a good day. And it's probably me being a perfectionist, and it's probably fine. Like right now, the eyebrow is bugging me because I wiped part of it off and now I need to put it back. But anyways, probably what I'll do is just show both looks and just explain, yeah, I wasn't happy with the first one, so I made the second one, and I wasn't happy with the second one. So here, look at both of them. You can decide. If you think, or you guys can decide which one you like best whenever I don't like either one of them. Yeah. I just, make life more complicated than it needs to be. I mean, straight up, more complicated than it needs to be. I just always assume it's Heather. If it's ever Heidi, she's going to have to tell me, because I always just say Heather now. So, JACLYN Hill. And this is an easy look. And I pulled out the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Do you guys even know what this is? Have you guys seen this before? And do you remember how before primers, before everything, like before you had primers for everything, this was like the primer to use to get colors to show or to make things bright? I pulled out the old school NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk because I wanted this part to be bright. And so, yeah. And so I'm going to use my brushes. And I'm going to use this because I want that to be bright in it. I did this before, so I know that it works. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've already primed my eyes with Painterly and it's already set. But I'm going to put this on there so it's real bright. Oh, dude, habanero, you're brave. I'm a sissy girl when it comes to spicy food. But yeah, that actually sounds good. I made a portobello burger and some stuff to make some nachos. I was talking about this earlier. You guys want to hear how I make nachos? I'm sorry if the people that were here already have to hear it more than once. But the way I make nachos is I take those little mini bell peppers that are orange and yellow and red? I take them out and hollow them out and I fill them with green onion cream cheese. And I bake them. And then I cover them with taco hamburger meat and mozzarella and Colby Jack cheese and they're nacho. Those are my nachos. Doesn't have any chips. Yeah, I'll be looking for you. I'm going to be filming some more after this. Everything happened later than it was supposed to today. So I don't know how much I'm going to accomplish as far as the videos are concerned. But I have to make the nachos tonight. I like to just use my finger to pat this out so that it kind of melts in a little bit. I still have lash glue from yesterday on my eyelash. It doesn't ever go away from me. What's always your Saturday? Not enough time and too many things to do? Yeah, that's my whole life, actually. Oh, late? Yeah, that's my whole life except for school because I have to, I need my job. So you'll get to see this look in the next 4 videos or however many I get filmed today. You'll be like, that looks familiar. Oh, yeah, I watched her put it on. Okay, so they're talking about the teacher walkout right now on the news. I can hear it in the other room. Okay, Lola, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Enjoy dinner. And yes, I did read what you said earlier. You understand too. I know you do. So I just kind of pat it out. It's kind of patchy as heck right now, but it looks better when I put the stuff over it. All right. I think I'm going to set that just because I'm afraid the other stuff's going to end up making it funky looking. I don't remember what I did. I did this at 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Oh, cool. That'll be fun. Are you and your sister close with each other? Oh, well, good. These brushes are so soft. Oh, in summer, this was the thing that I bought that I told you guys that I was going to do a video about, I bought Wayne Goss brushes from Beautylish, and I bought the Trist palette, the Viseart Trist palette. I bought it on Beautylish so that I could get it for 3 payments. Yeah, that's what I need. It's 3 more months of payments, but yeah. It's the only way I was going to get those, but they're beautiful and wonderful, so I'm going to go into Silk Cream and MFEO. But these are so good for hooded eyes, you guys, because that little point goes right down into your crease, like into your upper crease. It just makes the placement, it just like does the placement for you. It's so nice. There's not like a fat tip of a brush trying to fit in there. It just fits. And they just blend everything so nicely. I was like, what's, you know, they can't be as good as they say they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And maybe just, I mean, maybe just get a number 16 and a number 17. I think if you got both of these, you could get a really good feel for if they were going to be what you want them to be. Or what you need them to be. But if you don't want to buy the whole set, I would get 16 and 17 because they're beautiful. Okay, as long as this is taking me to do, I might be. But if I'm a smart girl, I'll get it done already and go film my other videos. But thank you for coming in, Summer. Hugs and love to you. Oh. It's crazy whenever a brush makes something that you've used 100 times. Have a good evening, Cassie. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the recommendation and review of the Trist palette because I love it. I knew I would. I love Viseart. But anyway, something that you've done over and over again and you get a new brush and it just makes it look prettier than it ever did. That's when you know you've got a good brush. When you're just like, man, that looks, you know, completely blown out and I barely did a thing. Thank you, I will. Anyway, I don't love the brushes or anything. Do you guys have one eye that's hard to do when the other one is always easy? I always have trouble with my left eye. Maybe it's the awkward angle of it being the opposite of me being right-handed. Yeah, my eyes are 2 different shapes too. I don't know if you can tell, but this one is way more hooded than this one. And yeah, this one, it hangs over way further than that one does. So I have to make a comment or adjustments for this eye because this part is more hangy and I don't like that. Hey Tara, how are you? I was just thinking, we were talking earlier about how I said I made a list of people I need to go watch. You're one of them. I saw you were live yesterday, but I was in my car and I was already on another live and I haven't made it back to watch it yet. How are you? Are you having a good weekend so far? Now that you guys are seeing me get ready, like for real, get ready live, you see how long this takes me, and you see how much gets cut out of my video. Right on. Yes, it is. Did you watch the Elevation Good Friday thing last night, Tara? I was in my car watching Elevation, taking communion with a pork skin and some water. How redneck is that? Communion with a pork skin. Okay, he said use whatever you have, so I did. That's what I had. Pork skin and water. Mom. Really? Like, I'm laughing at myself, but that's what I had. Hey, Don Maurice. Anyway, yeah. Redneck communion. Yep. All of a sudden, I'm having a brain fart and can't remember what else I did to my eye. I think I went into honey with this smaller brush. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm using the 18 for, and going into, actually it's not even honey, it's butter. Because I didn't really want, I wanted this to be really basic, but I just wanted this for depth, really, and not necessarily color. And I just wanted to deepen it a little bit because the lid is going to be so bright. That's my mama, Tara. And that's my good friend Tara, Mom. And that's my in real life friend, Don Maurice. Who met the Care Bear lady yesterday. She met the creator of the Care Bears yesterday. Okay. You're always driving somewhere. That girl is on the go, nonstop, all day, every day. Thank you. I think it's one of those ones that's getting to be too big, but I just keep wearing it because I like it so much. But I have it pulled, I have it pulled way down, and because this is elastic, I have it pulled way back. So that, okay, Mom, is he winning? Roger's my brother, and he's a baseball coach. So she was watching his game. Or the stats of his game. Anyways, I have it pulled way up here so I don't show all my business. Good. That's good. I need to send him a text. I haven't. Oh, I was going to tell you, and I'll talk to you about it later, but I did talk to Henry today. I'm talking to my mom. I did talk to Henry today. Henry's my ex-husband. And I did get some good news, so I'll share it with you later. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, folks, that I just don't feel like putting out on the internet. So just pray for me and my family. It was a brutal week all the way around. Okay. Well, with the internet, people, share so many things and say so many things and all that. But in my opinion, there are things that have to do with other people that I don't have the right to share. Because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I'm not going to put delicate information about somebody else's life out on the internet. You know, I don't think that's a kind thing to do, and I don't think that's a loving thing to do. And so I'm not going to. So I've been very vague about it, and I understand that. And if anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, I will be glad to share it with you. But for now, yeah, just pray for my family, please. It's very complicated sometimes whenever you, when you're married to somebody who has kids, because whenever I married my ex-husband Henry, Cassie was 5 and Michael was 3, and so I raised them for a long time. We didn't have full custody of them the whole time, but I raised them for a long time. So, you know, I've always considered them mine. But whenever you have a whole nother family, you know, there's another mom that has to be involved, and whenever it's a divorce from somebody who's already divorced, good Lord, this sounds like Jerry Springer's show. And it was, I assure you. There's another wife. The kids have 2 stepmom. You know, it's crazy business, and you can't just. It's not just about what you think or you feel. You know, there's a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of feelings that you have to take into consideration whenever you're in that kind of situation. And I haven't been. I've been divorced since 2003, so this is forever ago. But so it's been interesting to be in contact with him again after all those years, and we didn't see each other much except at grandbaby birthday parties. But it's been actually kind of a healing situation where we are actually talking to each other as friends and kind of remembering, hey Dana, kind of remembering what we used to like about each other, and, you know, laughing about some of the fun stuff from when times were really good. And that was kind of a healing situation that came out of something that wasn't so great, but at least something good came out of it. And, you know, me and my husband and my daughter and Becky, and we just all sat in the living room and just reminisced about all the crazy business we used to do, and that was really nice. Thank you for being here, Dana. I think I met you in Ann's live last night, right? But I always try to find some lesson or something good out of, you know, anything that doesn't feel very good. I try to find some kind of silver lining. Am I saying your name right? Is it Dana or Dana? Aw, well, thank you. I'm glad that you thought I was. I was really enjoying myself. That's the first time I've ever been in Ann's live, and I've been subscribed to her for a long time. She's so great. I really enjoyed it. She really makes me laugh. Okay, good. I actually knew one of my friend's moms in high school was named Dana, and everybody called her Dana. It drove her insane. So I really try to get people's names right. Okay, so now I'm going in with my finger, and I'm going to go into Enlight and Beam, these frosty things, and that's what's going to go on my lid. I want my lid to be really bright today. Or actually, I wanted my lid to be really bright yesterday, so now I'm recreating yesterday's because I should have filmed it yesterday, but yeah, when I'm getting ready for work, there is no time for that business. I'm sure you do. No one ever said, well, I guess people have said my name. They call me Cherie or, well, usually it's Cherie. For some reason, someone used to call me Shirley. They would look at my name and call me Shirley. I'm like, really? Not even close to Shirley, but okay. But anyways, most people don't say my name wrong. They usually spell it wrong. I was such a deprived child, right? Because my name was never on any of those things. You know what I'm talking about? Like those little license plates for your bike and, you know, things that you could buy at the convenience store for souvenirs. My name was never on anything. It was so traumatic. Oh, I'm sure yours wasn't for sure, Damaris. Hey, Pritch fam. I know your name. Will you tell me your first name? I know it, but I can't remember it right at this particular moment. But yeah, Sarah. That's it, right? Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for coming. I am attempting to get this done. I am not good at makeuping and talking. It takes me forever to get anything done because I'm stopping to read and talk. Okay, so there's my bright eyelid. I'm going to use that same color on my inner corner. After I take a drink of lemon water. All right. So I'm getting my 1K giveaway stuff together. And so I have a question. I asked some people last night, but I want more opinions. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, you guys. Because I've been a member of Morphe Me forever, and because I have bought so many of my own, I have, and this is the tip of the iceberg, okay? I have face brushes for days that I never use. I have my favorites that I use all the time, and occasionally I might use one of these whenever my brushes are being washed, but I don't use them. Some of them have never been used, and some of them have been used and they're washed. But how would you feel if you were a giveaway winner about receiving some of these brushes that have barely been used or not used at all and they're freshly washed? Would that be gross to get somebody's used brushes, or would that be something that you would be happy to get? Because I don't want them sitting here in this cup for all of eternity. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a question I just ask the person who wins and say, hey, would you like some of these? And if they don't, then they don't. And I could, I have enough to where I've been talking about doing like little embedded secret giveaways in my videos so that if you're watching, only if you're watching would you know that I'm having this little secret giveaway. And give some of this stuff away, but I don't want to sick people out with like used brushes. But I wouldn't mind getting used brushes if I didn't have the ones that I have now, back when I didn't have the ones that I have now. But anyway, I just kind of want people's opinion on stuff like that. That's how you won your palette. How? Oh, on a secret giveaway? Yeah. Because I really, I talked about this for my 1K giveaway. I really want it to be somebody who actually supports me, not somebody who just signed up for my giveaway. And so, anyways, I really want to get rid of some of these brushes, but I want them to go to people. I mean, I have given so many away to my family. They don't want any more. They have enough already. And so, yeah, I want to give them away to someone that could be enjoying them. So I guess I'll ask the person who wins, and if they don't, then, hey, Kimberly, then I will, or maybe both, do some little giveaways and just say, hey, I got these. If you're interested, put this emoji in the comment section. Awesome. Okay. Well, my friend Sabrina, the makeup mom, she started doing that with some of her makeup, and I was like, I would totally, alcohol, water, sanitize everything. The brushes will be freshly washed and dried, and I'll make sure that they're, very clean. And so anyways, thank you for your opinions. I appreciate that. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and try to do winged eyeliner on here. Whenever, most of the time I've gotten so not lazy about putting my eyeliner on off camera, but it takes me a long time. So I do my eyelashes and eyebrows off camera because I I want to not have hour-long videos. But I'm going to do it here. And whenever I'm at my vanity is right there. My tripod is on the side of my lighted mirror, and my mirror is slid up underneath my vanity. So for this eye, it's easy. But for this eye, like, I don't have anywhere to stabilize my elbow. So if you see me doing all kinds of crazy positions, you'll know why. Hey, I don't know how to say ZBYGLUS, but greetings and thank you for being here. And thank you for all the comments you've been leaving on my videos. I know, right? See? Aaron? Yeah, you're right. I'm spackled and that's about it. Aaron was here earlier and he's like, you haven't gotten very far. You're right. I have not. Because I've been yapping. That's why. Good Lord, if I had to talk to people the whole time I got ready. Thank you for coming in, Dan. I appreciate it so much. I'll be seeing you around, I'm sure. Because I think if you have a channel, I subscribe to everybody that was there too. Because I thought you guys were very sweet. But anyway, we were talking about a brush hog earlier. And, yeah. Anyway. Is it just me? Like, I literally pinch my entire eyelid every time I do this. And I have to keep undoing it until I can get it in there without pinching everything. I wish I knew how to say Zbyglas. Or Z-Byglas. Maybe it's Z-Byglas. Hey, Amir, how are you? And plus I have eyelash glue from yesterday still like plastered to my eye. It will not come off. I even use this. I have this Clinique oil-based makeup remover. Yeah, no. It's like I'm not leaving. I'm staying for life. So, yeah. All right, here I go. You guys talk amongst yourselves because this is an intensive process that takes lots of attention. So, yeah, here I go. And I might shake the tripod. So if you see like a jiggle, sorry about it. I keep saying talk amongst yourselves and I'm not going to look and I keep looking. All I saw was more about this brush hog. Okay, Damaris, have fun. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. I'm not doing a very good job with this inner area. You try putting a wing on some wrinkly eyelids. It's not easy. Anyway. Am I in the frame? Probably not. Patrick, is that the thunder?
What?
Are you watching the thunder?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You know what? If you knew how many wings I had out to here in my lifetime. Happy Easter to you, Ranks. Yeah, it was a long process to figure out even how to do a wing on hooded lids on top of every, wrinkles and divots and yeah, all that jazz. But I use this Ico Black Magic one because it's real dry. Even though it's new, it's a dry formula. And I use that to make the outline because I can control it better and it doesn't bleed anywhere. And then I go in with either Physician's Formula Eye Booster Pen or like any of these other ones. I have 14 of them. Superhero or Kat Von D, any of those other ones that are darker and have more pigment, I go back in and fill it in with that so that it's really dark and black and matte. But I don't like to use this to make the outline because it bleeds. And I'm crazy weird about symmetry. And I've had to learn to leave well enough alone. Because you know what happens when you try to perfect winged eyeliner too much? You end up with 18-mile long wings that are on your earlobes. Right? Hey, Elsha. How are you? Okay, this is the intricate part. I'm not going to try to talk anymore. Every time I do a look like this, it reminds me of like Bridget Bardot and those old classic beauties with that big honkin' dark line. I love that look, like Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn. And I was listening to Fall Out Boy while I was mowing the grass today, and it is hardcore stuck in my head. So if you're wondering what's playing in my head right now, Fall Out Boy. Do any of you like Fall Out Boy? They're my favorite rock kind of alternative rocky kind of band. I'm gonna go see them in September. This will be my 8th time. I love them. And I'm also going to see Chris Young, country singer, and then I'm going to see You Need to Breathe, which is a Christian group. So if you wonder, that's what I spend my money on. Concert tickets and makeup. I love Fall Out Boy. Hi, Farasha. I didn't know you were in here. Thank you for coming in. Lots of new faces tonight. Awesome. That's my girl. See, she knows what I'm talking about. Hold Me Tight or Don't. My very favorite song on that is Young and a Menace. And then I love the one that he talks about, I Need a Boost Over Heaven's Gate. I love all of them, actually. I love that part where he says, the world tried to burn all the mercy out of me, but you know I wouldn't let it. Isn't that the truth? Doesn't the world try to burn all the mercy out of you? I really believe that we're in a continual process of the world trying to burn all the mercy out of us until we're just cold, heartless people. And I just can't let it happen. Hey, 802. Anyway, they have a new album called Mania. And it is, I love every song on it. Hey, White Tupac. I'm missing half of what you're saying, so I'll just nod and smile. Yes, happy Easter to everybody. If you need a good Easter song, go listen to Resurrecting by Elevation Worship. Do you guys see why I do this off camera? 6 hours later, I'm still trying to perfect my wing. All right. That's good enough, isn't it? Good enough, right? Leave well enough alone, right? It's good enough, right? Tell me it's good enough so that I'll stop. All right, now I'm going to drink cold bulletproof coffee, which is probably going to be gross, but I'm going to drink it anyway. All right, for falsies, guys, I'm in love with House of Lashes. In love with all of the ones that I've tried. These are the ones that I wore yesterday for the pictures and what I'm going to wear today. They're called Sweet Romance. They're not really extravagant. But I like the way they look with this because you can still see. Well, are you going to a concert or are you going to be in a concert? Anyways, enjoy yourself regardless. I just don't want it to block the brightness because like that was what I was going for. Who are you going to see? I want to know, but then I'll let you go. I won't ask you any more questions. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. And I don't put mascara on my upper lashes until after I get the lashes on because it's easier for me to see where to put them. I can't believe that I'm going to attempt to put on eyelashes on live. I'll probably jack it all up. Awesome. I love live music so much, so enjoy yourself. Thank you. Okay, so mascara. I like to use, on my lower lashes, I like to use MAC Extended Play Giga Black. This one. And for like a higher end one, and I can't find the other one right now. The other one that I like for drugstore is called, all of a sudden I just drew a blank. Accelerated Lash. It's by Rimmel. Accelerated Lash. I need to find it because, yeah, I've used it every day for like 3 years. And, yeah, I can't find it. Accelerated. Whatever. If I run across it, I'll tell you. Anyways, I'm using MAC today. Yeah. Live, you guys get to see how I get eye boogers. Yeah, he's telling me I'm looking beautiful, and then I'd say eye booger. Thank you, Ranks, for saying that, but yeah. Yeah, had to get rid of an eye booger. All right. I think, though, I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to go out of frame. But I have like next to none. I have hardly any baby bottom lashes. And this is the best. If you don't have any, this is the best mascara to make it look like you have some. Giga Black. Giga something. Extended Play Giga Black. Yeah, that. Lash Accelerator. Rimmel Lash Accelerator. is what it's called. And it's supposed to have... Bye, Erin. You're cracking me up. Every time I see you now, I'm going to be like, brush hog! Have fun at the concert. Anyway, this makes you look, I mean, look at the difference between these two. You can, this one looks like I have eyelashes and this one looks like I don't. Because I don't. I don't have any hair on the top of my head and I don't have any hair in my eyelashes. So yeah. But this is a good mascara if you don't have any. I love it. I bought a backup like a week after I bought this because I knew I was going to use it forever. And I do use that. Rimmel Lash Accelerator is really good too. And it does have some like lash growing serum in it. It's getting to be kind of expensive. Guys, this might be, hey Stephanie, Queen Bee. This might be an unpopular opinion. You guys can tell me what you think about it. I'm to the point that drugstore products are getting so expensive that if I'm going to pay like $15 for a foundation, I might as well pay $24, $30. Like if I'm going to pay that much for a drugstore foundation that's not better than... Okay, so we lost internet again for a minute. Am I back? Here for Rasha. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you. Anyways, foundation's not a good example for me to use because I haven't found a high-end foundation that I like other than this one. And the one that I have is too dark for me right now. But I'm getting ready to be out in the sun mowing and doing yard stuff, and so I'll be tan soon. Okay, have a great evening. I appreciate you being here. Okay, eyelashes. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling intimidated, you guys. I know I'm going to jack this up since I'm doing this live. I know I'm going to jack it up. So if I have to take these off like 3 times because I put it over too far or stuck it in the wrong spot, just, yeah. That's probably going to happen today since I'm doing it in front of all you guys. Are you saying it is bad? Is it still bad? Because now it's telling me that I have a good signal. Okay. So, like I said, I got a grab bag from, or a mystery bag from House of Lashes. And if you want to see which ones I got, this is Iconic. This is Siren. This is Heartbreaker. And this is Sweet Romance. And I have one more that I haven't tried yet. And I decided that with this challenge that I'm doing on my beauty group. Oh, I don't want to discourage you. For me, it took a long time, and you can go look in my playlist and find False Lashes 101 because that has a ton of information that will save you some time for everybody. I have a 101 series, and that tells you about tools, it tells you about glue, it tells you about lashes, like to help you out, to not have to go through all the trial and error process that I had to go through to get them to work. But the best thing to do is to put them on when you don't have to go anywhere. Like, don't try to put on some lashes when you're getting ready to go to a concert and jack up your whole eye look. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you don't have time to really, and you're not sure you can do it perfectly, either have somebody who knows how to put them on for you, or don't do it. Because you don't, yeah. And that, like I said, my cousin Amanda asked me, she's like, I saw this black glue for really inexpensive. And I'm like, oh no, she's just getting started. And if you're just getting started, you do not want to use black glue. Why? Because you spend an hour getting your eyeshadow on and you have an unsteady hand and you bop it in the wrong place, well, then you have a black stripe of glue that does not just come off. If somebody has like a special tip or trick for getting black lash glue off of your perfect, you know, eyeshadow after you've bopped it in the wrong place, yeah, tell me that, because I don't use black glue anymore. Thank you for being here, Elsha. I appreciate it. So, but that 101 video is going to be great for any of you that are just getting started, because it, you know, it's a lot of the things that I already know. The thing about it is black glue sounds like such a great idea whenever you think, oh, well, I don't want the glue to show. And that was my whole idea behind it, right? But the problem was, like, if you bopped it in the wrong place and you could wipe it, that would be okay. But it does not come off. Like, it just stays there. It's like tar. And yeah, no. Especially like right now, this is a simple eye look for me, and I do really elaborate ones sometimes that take like 30 minutes to blend out. Well, I do not want to jack that up with some black eyeliner or eyelash glue. Just ain't gonna do it. So let me tell you about this too, guys. House of Lashes eyelash glue is the bomb, okay? But unless you have 10 minutes to hold a wipe on or to put with a Q-tip some remover, unless you have time, or what if you have the patience, it will stick these on for life. Like if you have a special event, this is the glue to use, because they are not coming off. Not by accident, only intentionally. So I don't use this. They will if you don't have them on well. I bet you this is waterproof. I bet you could cry in this. I bet you this, I bet you could cry with this on. This is, are you asking Tara or me? This is, I must have missed what Tara said entirely. But anyways, this is House of Lashes. I have cried eyelashes off before. Like in the inner, like that was like major crying at a movie where I was like snot crying. But anyways, my favorite otherwise, and one that will come off rather easily, is this Kiss Lash Adhesive. And I used to always use Duo, and Duo is really good. But I bought this one time whenever they were out of the Duo, and I like this better. Yeah, I like whenever they change colors too, because it helps you know. And the other number one thing that people do wrong with lashes is they put the glue on and then they stick it right on their eye, and you have to wait for it to get tacky, because if you don't, it's going to move around too much and you're not going to have any control over it. But my false lashes 101 video is the best place for you to go to start. And then if you have any question, I'm not just going to keep on throwing out these tidbits that are all detached and, you know, not in order and all that jazz. But watch that, and if you have questions, I mean, go ahead and ask me questions. But I'm just throwing out random facts here. If you have questions after that, ask me, and I'll be glad to answer you, because I have tried everything. But my number one tip is put them on when you don't have anywhere to go, because then if it gets jacked up, then who cares? You know, I used to do it all the time, even without, like, I wouldn't even put any, I would put some matte eyeshadow down just so that it wouldn't be oily or greasy or anything like that. But I would just, I mean, I wouldn't even do an eyeshadow look. I would just keep on practicing and plop them on. So yeah, I don't like the tube. I can't control how much comes out. I like a brush. And I guess I wasn't showing you guys, but I like a brush because you can control how much you're putting on there. And with the other one, you either have to glue, like blob it out onto a surface, and that makes it, you know, you're wasting a bunch every time. And what I'm doing right now, don't do this. Don't blow your germs all over it. I do this every day that I use lashes, so I'm sorry, but this is not sanitary. But it's my mouth, my lips, my lash, and my eye. So if I end up with some kind of crazy business on my eyeball, then you can tell me that you told me so. Do you see how snarky I can be? Do you see how sassy I can be? Seriously. So, here I go. If I jack this up, don't laugh at me. It's not easy, especially when you're at a weird angle that you're not used to. Right. Right, Tiffany? So I stick the middle. This is just my method. You can stick it however you want to. And then inner corner. And please be careful with metal implements around your eyeball. Well, see, that's not a silly question because I didn't know when I first started doing these. Here's the thing. The ideal place for the lash to go is in that divot in between your skin and where your lash comes out. Can you always get it there? Not always. But for me, I think it's better to get closer to, if you're wearing eyeliner, it's better to get closer to your skin than your lashes. You don't really want to attach glue onto your eyelashes because then when you're trying to remove it, it will take some of your lashes with it. If you have your lashes in, well, just having a line there, like some people can put on eyelashes without any eyeliner, and I can, but I'm not that great at it, and that's what I've been practicing. And this is a really cool tool. And the reason I like it so much is because it's round right there, and I use it to smush my lashes together. Like if I pinch after I do this, and I can't talk, so hang on. The pinching them together moves the band down where it needs to be. And that's why I use this. And you can get this on Amazon for like $8. And House of Lashes also has this. And right now, House of Lashes has 25% off. I think it's just for this weekend. So, but see, yeah. So now I'm going to let that dry while I put my other one on, and then I'll put the mascara on. But guys, this is an awesome tool. And that's why I want you guys to watch my video, because I talk about all this stuff and I give you valuable things that will make your life so much easier. I think eyelash tool, but if you'll add Japanesque, I know for sure it'll come up if you add Japanesque. But it's also, I think it's only like $8 on House of Lashes, but I think you would have to pay shipping. So if you're getting it on Amazon Prime or whatever. So there's number one. That one went on almost perfectly. So this next one's probably going to go on all kinds of jacked up. Oh, cool. But yeah, this thing is my favorite thing in regard to getting it back down. The only thing is when I pinch this together, sometimes it makes my eyeliner move because I'm pinching the skin, like I'm pinching it down and it's making my eyeliner move. But you know, I can fix that afterwards. So I'm going in for number 2 here. It is amazing how much longer it takes me to get ready when I'm talking in between every step. I don't mind. I enjoy being here with you guys. This has been super fun for me. But I could never do this daily for sure. I would never get anywhere on time. But I think I paid $12 for this. I think they're getting a little bit more popular. I like to apply it with regular tweezers because I feel like I can get closer to where I need it to be. But practicing when you don't have to go anywhere is the best thing you can do. Because, you know, if you jack it up, then oh well. You know what I mean? Thank you, Heather. Not as sweet as you are. And I'm not even being facetious. I'm being serious. And yes, these are, I've already used these. So there are little funky business bits of glue. And right on. I'm glad you're here too. And I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Isn't it fun just to get together and do girl stuff? All right, this is the crazy, I don't know how to get it. I laugh at myself. I had this first video that I did lashes on in the video, and I went like this, and I turned and I was like, I went into 14 different positions before I actually could get it on my eye. And I put a little caption on there, like something like, check out these skills. And it was so sarcastic. But yeah. For this eye, I really just have to feel. Because I cannot see whenever I'm... See, this is not in the right place at all. Can't see. There we go. And the other thing is, I think people think that once you sit it down, there's no moving it. You can move it unless you're using House of Lashes glue. I mean, you can move it a little bit if you need it. And I like to push kind of at the top. It kind of secures it down for you. I don't know. That one looks like it's a little bit too far over, but I'm not going to jack with it. I'm just leaving it right where it's at. Because it's on my eye. Yeah. And so now, yeah, that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? I don't know. Does that look funky? Does it look too far out and not... Anyway, it is. It's too far out. I'm going to redo it because... Here's the thing. I'm so crazy about symmetry that if I don't fix it and I go and make videos after this, I will drive myself insane. Watching that little part, I'll just be looking at it going, look at that. That's like so off center and it will drive me insane. So I'm just saving my sanity for later. So don't mind me. But yes, it makes a crazy amount of difference, especially for me, because I hardly have any of my own. And of course, I don't have mascara or anything on right now. So I don't, obviously don't look like I have any eyelashes at all. I'm going to go ahead and fix my eyeliner where I just pulled it off while that glue is getting tacky. This is why I don't wear eyelashes unless I know I have time to mess up. If I don't have time to do it more than once, then I don't do it at all because there is always a chance that I'm going to jack it up. Just like then. So yeah. You learn all that stuff along the way, girls. Trial and error, and you'll find out what works for you. Thank you. I have the most incredible nail tech named Victoria. I don't know if she's watching, but if you are, hi Victoria. She actually freehands the art. Like, I show her a picture off of Pinterest, and she does it. She's amazing. She is amazing. I used to do my own. This is actually shellac, so I only do this every 2 weeks. I used to do my own because I really do like doing nail art, and I can do a really great job on my left hand, from my right hand to my left hand. But when that's trying to do nail art with my left hand, oh, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. Now I'm going to put it too far in. Watch. Yep. Move it on over. Another really important thing is if you don't trim them and you have the inner corner, ugh. Oh, good Lord. Victoria must have had her ears burning because she just sent me a text and she said she was been bragging on my makeup and I was just bragging on her nails. And so now somebody wants me to do their kids, or somebody wants me to do their makeup for prom. Guys, doing other people's makeup for big events gives me anxiety like you would not believe. Like I really don't like to do it. Like somebody's wedding or somebody's prom. I mean, I know I can do a good job, but I don't want to jack it up, you know?
So make one person look like a clown and nobody will ever ask you again.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I'm having all kinds of issues with this eyelash. But I'm like that stubborn kind of girl. I will never let the eyelash win. Never, never. Oh, cool, Tara. I didn't know they had a rainbow metallic one. Okay. See, it's in the right place now. Or at least better than it was. So I'm going to go through here and squeeze them. Anyway, so apparently I'm going to get asked to do prom makeup. Yeah, I'm a celebrity for sure. Come on with it. Come on with it. Do you guys talk to your makeup and your eyelashes and stuff like that? I literally say, like, why are you giving me such a hard time? Like, really, why are you giving me such a hard time? And yes, I just stabbed myself in the nose with these tweezers. Do they look symmetrical, you guys? Who's leaving us? Bye, Tiffany. Whoever's leaving. Bye, and thank you for being here. But somebody tell me, do they look symmetrical? And tell me the truth. To me, they do. But yes, they make such a big difference. Is Tara leaving? Bye, Tara. Love you. All right. I'm going to put on mascara on the one that's dry. And I'm going to use this Double Decker by Butter London. I love this, you guys. From the BoxyCharm. I love this. And here's another tip. Only put it on your natural lashes. Certainly don't pull it through all the way through because you don't want a bunch of mascara on your lash, especially. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. Especially if you're going to reuse them because they're expensive. So, like, bump it at your natural lash. At your natural lash line, bump it there and pull up to just color your natural lashes. But I mean, that's why we put the falsies on, right? Because they're dark and wispy and pretty and without mascara. But I still feel like something ain't right over here. That's because it's lifted. See, guys, I can't even, like, I'm not an expert, as you can see. Even after putting these 822 different pairs of lashes on, I still have problems. So I'm going to go right on my lash line and put a dot. See, at least you're getting to see. How to fix it. Okay. Totally got glue all over the tips of this. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of showing you how to do it. That's for dang sure. But anyway, I just got glue all over the ends of this too, so I'm trying to fan it out. But yeah, I've been given lots of tips and tricks, but my best advice is go watch my my False Lashes 101 video. The same exact thing happened over here. I'm not using House of Lashes glue. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Not today, because I want to take these off. I'm really just going to have to fix my eyeliner, because doing all this business really does jack up your eyeliner. Welcome back, Kara. The cool part about wearing lashes more than once too is it kind of forms to your eye, so it's not as hard to get them to stick and to stay where you want them the second and third time around. So that's really a good thing too. Okay, well enough alone, Sherry. Well enough alone. Here's the thing. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. I drive myself insane because this looks weird to me on the inner corner. Anyway, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Thank you. I'm so spoiled on false lashes now that like a look doesn't look like it's supposed to for me. Like I sit there and look at them like it would look so much prettier if I had false lashes on. But I don't have time or patience to do it every day. I really don't. All right. Okay. Lips. I missed what that is. Okay, lips. I am going to I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I want to use one of my new... Oh, yeah. I got to find it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm recreating a look. I have to use what I used yesterday. And I don't know what I did with it. Guys, I'm going to have to run into my kitchen because I think it's in my purse. Okay? I'll be right back. And I'll try not to break my neck and trip over all these boxes. I don't know what I did with my lipstick. I think it must be in my purse. Oh, here it is. Nope, not yet. Why? Do you need it or something? Huh? No. Are you ready to play your game? No. But I am almost done. What? It was actually where I thought it was? That never happens. Okay, I'm going to use, this is Bare Minerals Gen Nude, not Gen Nude, Statement Matte in I'm Blind. I'm seriously, I can't read it because I'm blind. Oh, it's OMG. is the name of it. And I'm going to use Rimmel Exaggerate, and it is the shade... I'm blind. No, just kidding. It is the shade Enchantment. And then I got to do something with my hair. You guys, my hair, ever since I changed my diet so much, and like my hair is falling out, and it is getting thinner and thinner, and it's making me so sad. And I know it'll bounce back, but for now, it's terrible shape, and I can't stand the way it looks. And the fact that I put it back like this when it was slightly damp is probably not going to help anything. I'm going to let the glue dry all the way, and then I'll see if I need to go back over my eyeliner, which I can already tell in this inner corner I need to. Don't you dare disconnect on me. That little red stripe of death keeps coming up on the top of my phone. But don't you love don't you love the way it looks when you have a really simple eye look and then you have lashes? I love to have really big, pretty lashes whenever I don't do much to my eyelids. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? And if you guys haven't tried this, this is awesome. It's Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I'm doing great, thank you. I put this on, especially whenever I know I'm going to be using a liquid lip. Oh, Heather, thank you so much for being here. It was so nice hanging out with you. I'll go check my IG when I get done here. And I hope you're feeling better, and if you're not, then keep your chin up, okay? Better days are going to come. Hugs and love to you. And happy Easter. With my halfway done lips. I'm sending you halfway done, blowing you halfway done kisses. This is so pretty. I got this at the ULTA sale. These are on sale for 13 bucks, you guys. They're beautiful. If you hate liquid lips normally, this is probably one of the best formulas. Hey, Ronalyn, how are you? It has taken me 2 hours and 18 minutes to get ready today. It is, where did I even put it? It is Rimmel Exaggerate in the shade Enchantment. And this lippy is Bare Minerals Statement Matte, and the shade is OMG. Hey, Summer, I'm still here, but I'm finally getting my lip on. How are the wings? Super hot? Right on. Well, thank you. Did I ever tell you guys I did a question, or I need to do a new Q&A, but I did a 50 facts about me or something video once, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed that I have like this naughty scar right here, naughty, not as in misbehaving naughty, but like Knot, scar right there on my mouth, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but the reason I have that scar there is because I got electrocuted. And another fun fact, I've gotten electrocuted twice. Who gets electrocuted twice? Seriously. Who gets electrocuted, period, but who gets electrocuted twice? So, when I was a little kid, I was obviously, had a death wish. Because whenever I couldn't pull plugins out with my hand because my hand wasn't strong enough, I would bite down on them and pull them out. Well, I don't know what the difference was, like why, and of course I was 4, okay, so, was it? Anyways, I got electrocuted, and so I have a little knot right there. Yeah, story time. And hey, Wrestler Mania, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Anyway, my cousin Lucy pulled me away. The way it felt to me is like I was up in the air spinning around in circles is what it felt like. But my cousin Lucy pulled me away, and the doctor said that if she hadn't, it would have just kept on like eating through my face. Yeah, no. I was 4 and just, had 4-year-old person sense. But I was out at my grandparents had a cabin at a lake that's near here. And so the way their electrical system was set up wasn't necessarily professional. If that makes any sense, that's probably why that happened to me. The second time I got electrocuted was in this house. And my husband got electrocuted too. Get this. We just moved in here. And we had just had the Dish Network, the cable company to come for, like, they had done all that stuff. We don't know who was negligent or who made the mistake. We don't know if someone left it off entirely or if someone put it on and then the other person who came behind the other installment person that was installing it took it off and forgot to put it back on. We don't know. But somehow the ground wire was not grounded. And we didn't know that. Obviously, we're trusting professional people to do it correctly. But so, we're in Oklahoma. We had a storm. Lightning hit somewhere nearby, traveled up through our cable lines and electrocuted both of us. We were both sitting at our computers working, and our computers are black iron and glass. And so my wrists were on the metal. And he, in his wheelchair, he was all the way up with his wrists on the metal and his knees on the metal. So by the time I got halfway my senses back to me and went to him, he was like convulsing, fully convulsing. And it scared the living crap out of me because I thought, because at first he wasn't answering me. I'm like, say something. And he's holding his chest. I'm like, oh my God, he's having a heart attack, Yeah, dude, seriously, who gets electrocuted in their house in 2 separate rooms? 2 people get electrocuted in their own house. Anyway, we got electrocuted and, we couldn't figure out, like, nobody could be at fault because we don't know who took it off or who left it off. It could have been either company, but, when the electrician came, because our insurance had to have an electrician come to make sure that it really was the lightning that caused the damage and everything to cover it blew up our TV, both of our computers, my laptop, everything that was connected to the cable got blown up. And it didn't like explode, but it got fried. Everything did. And so anyway, the electrician said the amount of voltage that was coming through those to us could have easily stopped either one of our hearts. So straight up God, angels flying over our house is the reason that we're both still here, especially my poor husband who has heart problems already, who has health issues already, Good Lord, I don't even know, but God had an angel flying over top, I guess, because we're still here. So I'm going to set everything with Dewy Finish by NYX. But yeah, apparently a death wish as a child, obviously, but this wasn't even, anyway, it's crazy, isn't it? Okay. But I always laugh because I'm like, who gets electrocuted once? Much less twice. Yes, we are. Especially him, because his heart is already so weak. I can't, for that, something like that, to get him that strongly. I do too. I like the matte one and the dewy one, but I'm finding out that I'm a lot less oily than I used to be, and some of the matte things are starting to make me look too powdery. So I've kind of transitioned over to dewy finishing sprays. All right. Yes, especially like now in the wintertime, especially now, I would imagine probably when it gets to be summer, the matte will probably work better for me because it'll be hot and humid and yuck. And then I'll probably try that again and see if it works better. I don't even want to take my hair down because I don't even know what kind of mess. Ugh. Let's see if I can make it look like I'm not bald. This is freshly washed hair. I don't have any texturizing spray in it. I don't have any dry shampoo in it. And yeah, it's not going to look good. That's a good idea, actually. Hey, Farmall fanatic. But I'm going to go grab my texturizing spray. It's in my bathroom. I'll be right back. How sexy is that? Anyways, I'll be back. Okie dokie. When my hair is freshly washed, it has no life. None. Welcome back. I'm still getting ready. Takes a lot of time to look this sexy. I'm sorry. I am so silly and tired today. What are you asking what time it is? Yeah. You think this looks good, Mom? That's just because you love me and you're biased. Trying to make me feel good about myself and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to tease it up, make it look like I got some, and then try to put the curl back into it. I don't even know what time it is. It is 7:20 something. 26. Yep. It's not going to be a good hair day. You guys wonder why I have my hair up in a bun all the time. This is why. This is why I have my hair up in a bun all the time. Because I do not have good hair right now at all. Let me see if I can find a little clippy and I'll just put some of the front of it back and that'll make it a little bit better. Okay. Let's see if we can plaster this with some hairspray. Thanks, Mom, for the thinning hair jeans. She's like, you're going to blame this on me now? I'm going to look pretty crazy for a minute, but bear with me. I'll make it look at least presentable where I can go out in public or film other videos. That has to dry. What did you have to go through for thin hair? What do you mean? All right, that's thoroughly plastered now, so let's see what I can do. Yeah, and your hair, you look super cute with that hairstyle anyway, Ronalyn, because you have such a pretty face. I think people who have really pretty faces and features, yeah, I know, but I just meant genetically, not from cancer. But I think people who have really pretty facial features look really good with short hair. Oh, you probably have beautiful hair. I can't really grow mine because the minute it gets long, it gets scraggly like this. I've been working with Victoria to, because she does my hair too, to get it trimmed more often where it's healthier. But like I said, I think it's my diet change that's really done and me not really knowing what to do to make it better. Somebody last night in Ann's live said to use mustard seed oil to massage that into your scalp and that is good for your hair. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I'm trying to make my hair not look like funky business. I'm not doing a very good job. My hair color? Oh, biotin. Yeah, I take biotin every day, actually. Oh, are you talking about Nioxin, the hair color stuff? Yeah. I tried Nioxin. Actually, when I had surgeries, my hair always does this. And I haven't had surgery, but when I have surgeries, my hair always falls out. And when it comes back a different texture. Like I used to have really straight hair. Did you buy the mauve obsession? Yeah, I use that too. I know you guys are being sweet and trying to give me suggestions, but yeah, I use that too. When did you get that, Summer? Did you buy that yesterday? You were going to ULTA. They don't have that at ULTA. Did you behave at ULTA yesterday? I can't find my oh, here it is. Oh, I can't say a word to you because I bought Wayne Goss brushes. Are you kidding me? I can't say anything else. Castor oil, I have castor oil, but I've never put it on my hair. I used it for my eyelashes. Okay, you behaved at ULTA and then you went to Sephora on your break and yeah. I can't say anything. Like I said, I just bought Wayne Goss brushes. I mean, that is absolutely not being on a no-buy. I was really doing good for a while, but Wayne Goss brushes are beautiful, wonderful brushes. Oh, girl. After I got the Desert Dusk palette, I was sold. And I have one pair of Huda lashes, and I absolutely love them. Dude, the way that I can afford them is I bought them at Beautylish, and I'm making 3 payments on them. That's how I can afford them. There's no way I could have paid for them straight out. And so, yeah, I'm paying. Beautylish allows you to make 3 payments, so that's how I'm paying for the brushes. Hey, Bill, how are you? Guys, I have taken so long getting ready on this Get Ready With Me to film that I'm not even going to have any energy left to film. Okay, so that's a little better, right? A little less funky business than it was. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks, but it's better than it was. Anyway. This is why I wear my hair in a bun every day of my life, because it does not look good. I do not like it. You are opinionate. I'm opinionate. I am. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to try to make it look better. I'm not going to make... Oh. Oh, okay. You love when I put it up? You like the way it looks when it's up? Everybody says whenever I have it down, I always get all these compliments because I guess people get sick of seeing it up in a bun. But, you know, especially at work, because I could give a rip what my hair looks like at work, you know? I'm surrounded with people that are snotty and poopy and farty and every other kind of bodily nastiness that kids are. I'm not trying to be that cute at school, you know? And so at school, I really just want my hair up out of my face where I can be busy. Gotcha. And that, what you said, opinionated, that sounds familiar. So I tease it and make it all crazy where all the curl leaves, and then I wet it to bring a little bit of curl back. So it's whatever. Welcome back, Dana. And I have like 6 videos on my list. I'm going to do a shout out video. Hey, Ann. I'm going to do a shout out video. And let me tell you guys while I have you here how I'm going to do my shout out videos, because I think it's a cool idea, just because I like so many people for so many different reasons. So I'm going to break it up into some categories. Like I'm going to do a shout out video for people that for beautiful makeup. I'm going to do a shout out for excellent reviews, a shout out video for, you know, full of personality, or and so I'm saying this so that you know that just because I put you on a shout out video for lots of personality doesn't mean that I don't think you do beautiful makeup. It's just that that's what I appreciate about you most. Does that make sense? That way, you know, people can go check people out based on what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's my plan. I'm doing beautiful makeup today. If I get it accomplished, I'm going to try to do that. And yeah, so that's kind of how I wanted to do it, because I want to do more. I want to do it regularly. And just because I don't add you to a beautiful makeup one initially doesn't mean you won't be in the next one. I want it to be ongoing. Yeah. And I mean, it's going to be, you know how it is. It's a lot. I took screenshots of people's pages and all that. And you are beautiful. Well, here's the thing. I feel that way too. I felt that way too. And I'm not even doing it this way because I want it to be unique in that way. I'm doing it this way because there's so many and I want it to be ongoing, and I just want to put people that I enjoy watching out there, because every single one of us has a group of people that don't know you guys. I have a group of people that don't know you guys, and you have a group of people who don't know me. And so I really want to get your names out there. You know, I want to promote you. And so that's the way I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to do one little category at a time, because you know how it's going to be. There's going to be, it's going to be ongoing. I'm going to learn about new people. I'm going to see more videos. I'm going to subscribe to new people. And so it's going to be changing all the time. But I just want to get your names out there. I want people to come to your channel and check out your stuff, because you've got good stuff, you know? And so there are a lot of people that I appreciate their makeup, and I think they do beautiful makeup, but what I love most about them is their heart, or what I love most about them is their personality, or they make me laugh, or they do excellent reviews so I can trust them to tell me good things, you know, give me good information on how to you know, move forward with something that I might want to buy. And yeah, and so that's the reason why I say this, is because if you're not in the first one or the first round or whatever, don't have your feelings hurt, because I'm going to get to everybody. I have a list. If I watch you and I comment on your videos, then there's something on there that I want to see and that I like and that I appreciate. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know about the losing and the notifications and all these things. I think that I think that YouTube goes through and checks out people who haven't gone back and forth in communication as far as comments and stuff are involved, and they just remove those people. Like, if you don't have any kind of interaction with each other in a week or whatever, all of a sudden they just take them all. Because, you know, I don't know how I feel about all that stuff, and I still haven't decided if I'm even going to address it. I don't think I will, or if I do, it's going to be in a very classy way. But if someone comes to me and asks me to sub to them or to check out their channel, I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong by doing that. You know, if I enjoy their channel, I'll subscribe to it and I'll watch it, and if I don't, I won't. So, I don't know about that. Mountain oysters, yeah. Let me tell you this. I live in Oklahoma, okay? And we have a country bar club called how in the world did I just space that? It's called the Tumbleweed, okay? The funniest part is that it's catty-corner to my church. So during this thing that I'm getting ready to tell you about, our church actually uses their golf carts to cart drunk people from Tumbleweed and get them to a cab or a designated driver. But anyway, we have a thing in the summer here. It's called a testicle festival. And that's what they do. They do a calf fry, and they call it a testicle festival. It is called the Testicle Festival. Doesn't that sound lovely? Dude, let me just tell you, the only way one of those is going in my mouth is if someone sneaks that mug in on me, because I guarantee you I'm not eating one of those willingly on purpose ever. So, just saying. Because seriously, that is like the epitome of nastiness. Yeah. Anyways, it just makes me laugh because they actually use our golf carts at church to cart drunk people. But of course, it's for the purpose of getting them home safely. But anyway, I have been on here for almost 3 hours. That's how long it takes me to get ready when I'm talking. That is really sad. Really sad. I don't know what perfume I should use today, but after I do that, I'm probably going to kick out of here. Amy's going to be like, Sherry, can I come stay with you in July and go to the Testicle Festival? Thank you, Ann. I so enjoyed your live last night. That was so much fun. And whenever I went and looked to see if your bell was unclicked, I was fully unsubscribed from you. That's how come I never got any notifications about you. The only reason I knew about your live was because of Summer telling me. And thank you, Dana, for saying that. But yeah, that's the only reason I knew about it. I haven't been getting notifications for you for a long time. I just kind of thought that you were busy with other things and weren't doing stuff. So that's the other list I made, is, you know, a rotation to go check on people, you know, sporadically go check on people that I haven't heard from in a while because I'm probably unsubbed. Well, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm sorry if I cut into your time slot. I totally did. I didn't expect to have to, you know, have 3 times to even get on where I had internet. And I sure didn't think it would take me this long to do this simple eye look, right? Simple. Imagine what it would have been like if I was doing some intricate something or other. But anyways, I decided I'm going to use Amore by Vince Camuto. I love this perfume. I just can't believe how many people I'm unsubbed from. And here's the thing, guys. I go and check and I fix it, but they're doing it more than once. Like, I've been unsubbed and unchecked from people repeatedly. Bye, Ranks. Thank you so much for being here. You've been a trooper hanging out with girls for this long. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. I want to see that. Well, let me get off of here then. So whoever needs to come on next can come on next. And I'll go get my videos. Yeah, you would think so, Amy. I thought me going and clicking. I think I'm done. I mean, I'm pretty much done. This is as good as it gets, especially with this hair. This is as good as it gets. I'm bothered by it too, because how many people, like, I love you guys, so I'm going to go find you. I'm going to make sure that wait, I missed that. Thank you so much for being here. Will you tell me your first name? I forgot how to say that. Cislin, I can't remember. Lover. Can you tell me your first name? Or I will be not remembering how to pronounce that every time and asking Cichlid. But will you tell me your name? Cichlid. Cichlid. Holly. Okay, Holly. It was so nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed it. But I ordinarily do live streams on Wednesday nights at 6. So keep that in your mind, because that's usually when this was completely impromptu. And then it took me 3 times to get on. I'm like, it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I don't even understand. I really don't like that. And especially like 3 or 4 times I've had to go resubscribe to some people, and I'm just like, that's like, I feel like we're being sabotaged, you know? Like, I think that's sabotage. And I don't know. They obviously do not know how stubborn and hard-headed I am. I don't just give up. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I really am going to go, because I need to go finish cooking. Thank you so much. Go finish cooking. I'm going to make those pepper nachos, and I need to get those done. And then do the rest of my video, or at least one more. I do too, Amy, and I don't understand. And call my mom. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know what kind of threat we're posing to anybody. Hugs back at you, Ronalyn. What threat do we have? We're not costing them any money at this point. Right? And aren't they getting all the money that they need from the advertising on the people that they're promoting? Thank you for being here, Tiffany. I'll go check out your Easter video when I get a chance. Like, seriously, what threat are we? Maybe so, but what do they expect? What do they expect? They cut us off at the knees. What do they expect? That we weren't going to rally together and try to help bring each other up? Did they think we were just going to say, okay, we're going to go away now? Sorry, that's not me. I don't just give up that easily. Yeah, I'm my mama's and my daddy's daughter. No. Nope. But anyways, I don't know. I don't appreciate it, but I don't think there's anything that I can do about it other than continue to go and keep resubscribing to people that I watch. Yeah, they do. Anyways, I'm with you, Amy. I understand where you're coming from completely. I don't understand it. I do the best I can to combat it by, doing what I can do. Keep resubscribing and keep checking. Because, man, but that's a lot of people to keep checking up on, That's a lot of people to keep track of. So a lot of times someone will comment on my video and I'll be like, I haven't heard from them in a long time. So yeah, I have like 4 different notebooks with all these lists. I need to compile them into one, and then that would make it a lot easier on me. But okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to see you guys in, I guess Nicole's coming on, and so is Summer. So I'll see Nicole and then I'll see Summer. But gosh, I know I'm going to miss part of it when I'm filming. But I want to see that Jeffree Star palette. Yep, I got to compile it. Bye, Amy. Thank you so much for being here. Are you going to come on immediately, Nicole? Because I can put you on in my kitchen while I'm cooking. And aloha, Rana Lynn. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. Over and out, Mom. Love you. Happy Easter to everybody. All right, I'll just keep my phone nearby, and I'll find you guys when you show up. If I get my notification. All right, Z by Glus, which I know I'm not saying that right. Okay. Hugs and love to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you again soon in probably less than an hour. You're confusing me. Whoever's first, I'll find you. But I'm not going to shut this off until you guys figure it out. Because I don't want to interrupt your powwow here. Do you got it? Hi, Nippin. I know I'm not saying that right. Okay, Summer. But she said yeah, okay. So you're going to go eat, Nicole, and she's going to come on. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. I'll see Summer, and then I'll see Nicole. Which that's better for me anyway, because then maybe I won't miss the Jeffree stuff. So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.